song. Howdy, welcome to BanjoBenClark.com. I am Banjo Ben, your host here on the website to teach you how to play banjo and mandolin. This week is Guitar Week. We're going to do Red River Valley in the key of C. Got several solos for you and several different things we're going to learn in this lesson. Besides just the solos, I want to talk more about the approach of this kind of Carter stylish playing where we play the melody and then back ourselves up by playing some chord rhythm as well. And then we'll get spicier and spicier with that as we add more and more cross-picking and hammer-on elements, things like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, in a moment I'll ask you to come over to the website, BanjoBenClark.com. You can watch this video. It's over 30 minutes long. I've got the tabs exactly as I played it, and then also I have 3 speeds of jamtracks that you can stream or download there. So I've got everything you need. Let's jump right into this melody of Red River Valley. Get that down pat, then we'll progressively add on to it. Let's learn a good one today, y'all. This is an old cowboy song. I love Marty Robbins' version of this, Red River Valley, but we're going to learn it kind of Carter style. What I mean by that is we're going to play the melody and kind of attempt to play the backup at the same time, but we're going to do it in phases so that we kind of see how to do that as well, so that you're not just learning the notes, you're learning how to do it. So we're going to start just learning the basic melody, then we'll add some chord strums in there so that we're familiar with which chords the song has. Then I'm going to teach you how to add a few embellishments here and there. Hammer-ons, pull-offs, double strums, and then we're going to get into some cross-picking later. Now let's go ahead and throw up our first line of tab. And what we're going to start off doing is just getting familiar. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but just getting familiar with the basic melody. We're going to do this one in the key of C. It's a good key to sing it in. If it's a little bit low for you, you can, of course, capo up if you want. You'll notice that beneath each one of the notes, I've got our pick stroke arrows. They're going to all be downstrokes at first. We'll get into some upstrokes later. And then I have just some words for the chorus so you kind of know where we're at. Okay, we're going to do it in the key of C. There's only going to be 3 chords, though later in the rhythm part of the lesson, where I teach you how to play just a few of the rhythm tricks, I'll introduce some substitute chords for you. But let's make this C chord. And then we're going to make it a little different than maybe what you're used to. Instead of placing your ring finger there, I want you to place your pinky there. And then your ring finger is going to go above it, and it's going to cover this other bass note, this 3rd fret on the low E string. So that now you have a 5-note C chord. Sounds like this. We're going to use that quite a bit in this version because our melody is going to start down there. So our melody is going to come in on this 3rd beat. Then come sit. So we're going to cover both of those 3rd frets with these last 2 fingers. Then we'll land there on the downbeat with a half note. 1, 2, by my side, 2, 3, bum, bum, bum. So the goal here, and what will help us later on, is if we make this full C chord, and then if you'll notice, we'll play this whole first line, and the only thing that's going to move with our fret hand is our middle finger is going to come off that 2nd fret to expose that open string, just to play that melody. So let me play through this first melody line slowly for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now, after you play that last Mi note, if you leave that D string ringing out, you're going to have some dissonance there. So what I will do is I will fret it back to the 2nd fret after we play that last C note. Love me. And I'll try to do it about the same time. Love me. Now as we go to the next line, we're going to keep the same chord position for a little while. Do not hasten to bid. So all the way up to measure 8, nothing's changed. But here we're going to get ready to go into a different chord position. Come down and grab, you can release your last 2 fingers, grab that 3rd fret with your ring finger. Mi, do. Now we've got this long open D string here for a do, and that's going to give us time to get to our new chord position. And the G chord position that we're going to be using in this song is an abbreviated one, and one maybe like you haven't played before, where we're going to use our ring finger down here on the G note and our pinky up here. And we may play that middle finger on the 2nd fret here as well. But those are our main 2 notes. So you can just go ahead and practice getting there as that D note is ringing out. Let's play this line slowly. Hasten to bid me adieu. We'll do it slower later. Measure 10, we can go back into where we're holding our G chord, right? And so this is good practice for as we go ahead. I want you to release that bass note, come up and grab re with your ring finger. Just remember. Then we'll land on that second fret, go back into your C chord. You don't have to do that big full 5-finger one, but go back to a C chord. Remember the Red River. Here in 13, valley. So the first note over this F chord is an open G string, and you can use that time if you want to kind of get the rest of your F chord situated, or at least the bar part. Valley. So let's play this line. Just remember the Red River Valley. So whenever I play my C chord, I'm getting ready to go to that F. My index finger's down here on this first fret. I'll just round it out to get that bar. So it's really easy to go to our F chord. We'll get to 14, 2 open A strings, and then I want you to go back to that G chord shape that we talked about. Cow. But then on boy, we're going to play that second fret with our middle finger. Then we're going to move up our ring finger to grab that third fret there. Loved you so true. But as we're doing that in 15 and 16, I want you to try to keep your pinky down. Back to a C chord, okay? So here's what I want you to do. Just pause the video, and if you're watching here on the site, you can download that tab and just get this basic melody in your mind, because now we're going to begin to add a few chords with it to start our hand moving in the correct direction.